Welcome to Introduction to Switches. So you have a complicated body and you and your team need to figure out a voluntary movement so that you can operate a switch. This is a jelly bean switch. About 95% of the kids that need switches, this works for. So you are looking at a movement that is repeatable and voluntary. So oftentimes in our complicated bodies, this is not repeatable and voluntary. They haven't developed those skills yet. Part of that is because the first thing to develop is head control, as well as the last thing to go, actually. So oftentimes the best place to start with switches is with your head. Be sure that the client can push on it and come off of it. If they cannot press a mechanical switch like this, you might try a wobble switch, and if it's closer to your face, because you don't want to put this right here, again, you have to be able to release it and start it again. If they're unable or not strong enough to depress anything, a proximity switch might be your answer. It allows you to have very little movement and requires no contact. Be sure you're working with your parent, your nurse, your occupational therapist, your speech pathologist. Get everybody involved, watch the body so that you can tell, again, what's voluntary, what's purposeful, and what's able to be reproduced. Be careful not to place a switch too low and create rooting, or put a switch where you think there's movement, but it's actually just a reflex. So stay away from reflexes because they're not voluntary.